are back. The 12 Notes podcast.
Wow.
We got the whole crew in here, the Mercenaries.
What up?
Introduce
Yes, sir.
yourselves.
Free the real monster, you feel me?
It's Pay Spills, man. Mr. Spills more. Yeah.
And of course, that guy.
Receipt, what's up?
That's just our tech guy.
I'm just.
He's an engineer, so.
I didn't even get a mic.
The
I'm gonna
fool's
push to the
wired
side.
up.
I'm gonna push to the side.
Loud.
Receipt
All right.
was good.
So we're here to
Mercenaries,
talk
we in
about.
here.
We're here to talk about the album that we dropped back in July.
Damn, has it been that long?
Yeah.
That's
Mercenaries
crazy.
album.
That shit went by quick.
Yeah,
We're in November now.
that's crazy. Yeah.
So how do you feel?
With me?
Yeah.
About what?
About like first the experience, right? Of how it just went, and then like the aftermath as far as performance and stuff. So what do you think?
Everything.
Yeah.
I mean, going into it, I already knew how it was gonna be, like having to deal with all you guys and the way you guys work and shit, and just having to, I don't know, work my way around you guys, whatever. But yeah, it went as I thought it was gonna go.
Was
We
it
didn't
good?
Yeah, we didn't really disagree on much, right?
Yeah.
It was pretty smooth.
Nah, shit was interesting
Nah,
as
we
fuck.
agreed on everything.
Nah, shit interesting as hell because everyone has like their own like way of creating. You feel me? So it's like I wouldn't say it clashes, but it's just like you just gotta navigate and like come to common grounds. You feel me? With certain decisions as far as a whole song, you know?
Yeah,
For sure.
Because as artists, you can get fucking. I mean, not everybody, but speaking for myself, like it'll be like, damn, I want this that way. You feel me? And it's like
right.
I
Yeah.
can't be like that when I want
Yeah,
with a team and shit.
think about everybody else.
Yeah, it's dope though for sure.
One thing that I wanted was more like I wanted songs like with good hooks and good topics and shit like that. So that's why I kind of like took the lead on doing most of the hooks and shit like that, because that's what I felt like. That's what I feel like it needed. Like, I know for sure all you guys can spit, so it's just like once that hook is there, like it's pretty much a done track. Like,
No, almost
not
that.
even
The foundation.
right.
Yeah,
It's all
that's the
good.
tone for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, doing pretty good. All the beats I made, we didn't use all of them, but we
Hey,
used most of them.
Your fucking production really elevated. Like, I mean, your beats always been banging, but I feel like just the variety of shit you were coming with, like nothing was repetitive. You feel me? Like it was
Right.
like it's crazy.
Well, that's one thing I wanted to do too. Was like I didn't want to use the same sound twice. So if you pay attention, you listen to every beat. I don't use not the same kick, the same snare, the same hi, not once. Every beat is different.
Yeah.
And that's what I was going for, because I know like nowadays most producers, they have their go-to drums and shit, and once they come up with the melody, they go to those certain drums that they use on damn near every beat, and it just gets repetitive. And I know, like, because I be studying, like, this music shit and everything, so, like, I would listen to, like, shit, like, back in the day, like, all, like, super producer, like, Timbaland and Dre and Pharrell, and, like, they never used the same drums on any of their beats. It's always different. So, that's kind of what my approach was, like, I want to use everything different in every song. And that came out pretty good.
Yeah, I feel it for sure.
No.
So what about like the whole performance wise?
The performance we had?
Nah, I feel like just the results of or how do you feel after We
Like, how
did
did
this
you feel
project.
about the
Yeah, like for
project?
myself, I feel like that shit put like a fucking battery in my back and shit. Like I feel like I like we're releasing 15 tracks. Like I can see what streaming does, and I'm just seeing my numbers. I'm starting to maintain a certain number. You feel me? And I'm like,
Right.
okay, I don't want to let that shit drop. So like I've been dropping singles after like
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
like that. You feel me?
yeah.
Just cause it's like
I mean, that was kind of it was meant for.
yeah, it's a numbers game, you know.
Hey, and just for those who don't know, we made 24 tracks in 12 weeks, you feel me? So we only picked 15 out of those motherfuckers, so, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Respect.
put in that work for real.
And we only went once a week to the studio. We could have, if we would have went like every day type of shit, it could have been done a lot faster, and we would have had way more tracks than that.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I think that once a week, it worked out pretty good. Gave us a little break.
Yeah.
Came back. But this one, Monster, he's on every song.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Not one song.
I was hungry. Shit, I was hungry.
He was
The most
ready.
hungry, for sure.
Eating
It was
it
a
up.
monster for sure.
Nah, so like, what? That was like your whole plan from the start, just like trying to get on everything.
Shit, man, honestly, like, with your beats, like, it was just a test to myself. You know, I didn't feel right if I didn't get on the beat. You know, if I left nothing on it, it didn't make me feel right. So I made sure I at least dropped something on it. And if you guys didn't like it, you know, at least I knew that it was put down, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just like a challenge that I do for myself that something I start, I gotta finish. So, you know, I just been working real hard on, you know, with all this shit, figuring it all out, you know, finding myself, finding my voice, you know, my flows, being creative with that shit, you know, and with your beats, it's like a lot of space to do that shit.
Right.
And, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, it's real.
Facts.
So like, how many times did you have to like rewrite a verse or like?
Shit, with these motherfuckers, you feel me? I at least rewrote my verse at least like a couple times, but it was just all about catching the vibe. Honestly, like, we all had to feel it, you know? It couldn't just be like something that I wanted to be on, you know? We all had to feel it, and if there's something I would honestly listen to them. I'd be like, yo, spit your shit. And I'll just be like, okay. And from there, hearing both of their shits, they're kind of like alike, you know? And so I was like, for sure, like, I just know to just like go that direction, basically. Feel me?
Dope. Receipt. You like?
I think what I like the most was that at the end of the day, like, we're 4 different people. We're all from the same area. Maybe not the same cities. But we're all from the valley, and we all grew up around like almost the same lifestyle or whatnot.
Right.
And for us to like join together and like create an album like this, like, I think that experience was just like what stayed with me and will forever stay with me, you know?
Yeah.
I think like you said, like, us going once a week to the studio and really pushing ourselves, especially me that you know, I work slow and I write slow and I record slow.
Yeah.
But
You got some fire ass hooks though, so it's all good, fool. You know what
yeah,
I'm
you
saying?
know, so it did push me to like work harder and take it more serious, because at the end of the day, it's not really that I realize it's not really that I'm slower. If it was just that I get into moments where I don't do it and I don't push myself to do it. And us being in the studio together and us like all being kind of on the same level, like as in skill, that's what like pushed me like to like finish the songs that we finished. I mean, and finish the whole album. You know, like
Yeah.
whatever my input was in it. You know, so especially like Monster. Like, I mean, Paige, Monster, you, everyone, but I like Monster because he's younger and he's more like on it. Like,
Yeah.
he came in here and I didn't really know Monster like that. I don't think we knew each other that much. Like,
Nah,
right?
Right.
we just got like one track with each other, Charlie Bucket Stole remix, you feel me?
We had never really like kicked it or hung out, and I mean,
That's
these
about
weeks,
it.
These weeks that we were in there making this album, like we became really close, all of us, you know,
Yeah,
together.
that's true.
So just feeding off the energy from everybody. Paige, his style is so different than most out here, you know, like him blending in like with his Spanish and just his style, like it also like motivates me to like change my stuff up here and there. And I don't know, the way that we all vibe, especially you with those beats, like Monster said, bro, like any beat that PD does, like that's just motivating in itself.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just West Coast is gritty, and that's what we do. I feel like that's what we were born to do. So 4 people that were born to do the same thing, put in a room. It's just dope.
Yeah.
You'll see some motherfucking magic happen.
Exactly.
Hey,
For
but,
real.
But on God though, you said like West Coast beats. I think on the project, like you made shit that was universal. You made some
Yeah.
West Coast beats, but there were certain beats where it's like no hard feelings.
Yeah.
That shit's like,
Well,
what is that considered? You feel me?
That's
I
true,
wanted
that's
it to
true.
be.
But I feel you though. Like
Like,
not disregarding your.
I wanted like a timeless sound. Like I didn't want to
Yeah.
kind of do this, like what's popping now type of sound.
Like
Like,
we
as
made
far
it
as,
West
like-
Coast and shit.
That's what I was about
Yeah,
to say.
we
yeah.
made
As
it
far
West
as you know,
Coast.
like the typical West sound that everybody's doing right now. Like I didn't want to just do that or like anything. I wanted it to be just timeless. Like you can play it anytime. You can play it 10 years from now, and it'll still be like relevant and like you can't pin what year we made it and type shit. You know what I mean? And that's
I can only imagine what else we gonna do within these next 5 years, though, bro. Like, trust the way that we've been growing and all that shit. Like, it's so crazy to see it. Like, and I appreciate every moment. You know, I soak in all the game. Feel me, all the connections, and it's like a blessing, to be honest. You know what I'm saying?
I think we definitely grew a lot closer during the whole process, shooting the videos and everything. But yeah, we solid team now. It was
Wop.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's important, bro. I'm telling you, because like growing up, a lot of like people that I grew up with, my homies, like they're not really chasing their dreams like they should be. You know,
yeah,
they're just working their job and providing for their family. Shit, they have to do anyways.
We
but-
gotta balance it.
right.
But if you really have a dream, whatever it is that you want, like, bruh, this is only one life, like they say, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like all of us are like-minded. Like we all four feel the same way. Like we love music to that point to where fucking bro, we're on it, we're in it till the wheels fall off. Like till we make it, we ain't stopping.
Right.
So for like we need that sometimes in rap because it's a lonely game, bro. Like you're in your room by yourself sometimes, just like writing, but you know you start losing hope, you know. But when you're like, I hear this fool's verse and I'm like, damn, this was dope. And I tell him like, hey, bro, that shit is fucking fire as hell. What you just spit, like, for real. Or I'll call him the next day, like after we recorded. I remember we would have conversation like,
No.
oh, that shit you spit, sick. Or PD went off on that, Monster went off on that. You know, like, and it was all motivating.
Yeah.
Bringing in Rob's, like, you know, Rob's is like a fucking legend here in the valley. So
Right.
soaking up all the game from everyone that was in the studio, from Genesis to Gavin. We got live instruments, you know, we got live guitar.
Mm-hmm.
So it was everything, bro. It's a real album, you know, like they say, like it's a real album.
With the skits and everything, you feel me?
And I feel like people are fucking with it, but it's gonna be, like you said, a timeless album to where when people do end up catching on to our shit, they're gonna come back to the Mercenaries album and be like, fuck, that's where it started.
Yeah.
Hey, with that being said, what's your favorite track off the project? You first, Peter.
Damn. I don't even know.
I ain't gonna lie, I like all of them. I can't even pick one, to be honest. I be listening to all of them.
Alright, you gotta
bro.
pick one.
Hey, stop playing. Come on.
Shit.
What pops into your head?
Admit
track.
it is up there for me.
No.
I just like the smooth and like it's just a cool vibe. Um, yeah, bro, all of them. I ain't fucking with you, obviously.
Yeah,
That's
Ain't
like,
Fucking With You is like my top 2 for sure.
yeah, that's just the banger right
I'm
there.
still mad that I wasn't in that one. I mean, but it was my own fault.
Yeah, I mean,
'Cause I didn't write to it.
bro, you bodied all that shit though. Like your hooks. Nah, like even though you will work a little slower, like you'll come in there and fucking spit some crazy shit though. You feel me? So it don't even matter, you know.
Yeah.
If it's fast or slow, if it's dope, you feel me? Like that's what's like.
Nah, he still came through, like, whether it be the verse or, like, the hooks that you laid down, like,
Yeah.
it still came through when you
Feel
needed
like
to and shit.
any process ain't bad, bro. Like
yeah.
everyone, different styles and shit. You know, doing shit.
And the more and more hours we put into
Yeah.
it, that's like, you know how they say like you gotta put 10,000 hours to master something. Like I'm still putting in those 10,000 hours, you know. So
Oh hell yeah.
the more and more, you know, we put in, the more and more we're all learning.
Yeah.
No, I for sure was inspired though, for sure. Like,
What was your favorite song?
um,
Number one.
I really fucks with Money Dance, bro, and
That one was slept on.
Post. I feel like Post is a crazy ass song.
Yeah, that one's fire.
You fools went crazy on each fucking verse,
Yeah.
and then like it was crazy. I like that song. It's one of my favorites. The beat's crazy too. It's like some straight fucking driving down the boulevard looking for foods, you know, like type shit.
Jeez.
And those are crazy because I've been having those too.
Right. So those are pretty old beats and everything.
They're old beats and they're old ideas that were just never finished.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you? Got a favorite?
My favorite verse is PD's verse on Some.
Step in this bitch from my 1-2 step.
Yeah, that one's
Those on
epic.
pause when I
Rep my shit. I'm a well known scrub. Wait, I'm a well known.
Yeah.
Fucked up. Fucked up, my boy. Nah, just fucking with you.
Yeah.
We'll just edit that out. Don't even
Yeah,
worry
we
about
will.
it.
Fucked
I
up.
really like the
Well known, but
Art LeBeau one.
Oh shit, I forgot about Arlo. Yeah, that one was crazy with the live instruments and just the song topic. It was like we took it old school, you feel me, with it. And with like Arlo passing not too long ago, when we did that before that, it was like very tasteful, you feel me?
Right.
It's like that shit hard as fuck.
R.I.P. a legend.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah. For sure.
That's true. I
Yeah.
don't remember how that came about. How we came up with the name.
Well, based like off of him, like he's like saying Sunday oldies and shit like that.
Oh yeah, you did lay that shit down first.
So
remember that.
we're going kind of based on that. Like I remember,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, we were thinking some shit around that, you know. And Art LeBeau just kind of came up like Sunday oldies, you know. That's Art LeBeau. You turn on Art LeBeau, and that's what we went with.
Yo, the outro of that song is such a fucking vibe, bro. Like that last hook, and then it goes to the outro where you start talking, and then the instrument is just like,
Yeah. The
That shit
guitar
crazy.
solo and all that.
I also like Half Baked. That's one of my favorites too.
Okay, I can't wait to make Half Baked video. That's one of the videos I can't wait to make.
Yo, so I noticed, like, our songs were long, bro. We had long ass songs, but
Yeah.
you think like full songs like that will ever make a comeback? You know how everything goes around, full
The
circle.
attention spans. I feel like people are listening.
Or songs gonna be like a minute 30, like a minute. They're already a minute 30. I've seen some songs like.
That's mostly like freaking songs that go viral and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, You guys heard the new 21 Savage and Drake?
Oh yeah, their songs are
Those
like
songs
6 minutes and shit.
and they
No,
flip the beat in the middle and shit like
Oh,
that.
we should start doing shit like that. When I heard that, I was like, I need to tell PD to
Yeah,
fool. We were
so-
saying that we should make like a
like
song,
in
two
the
songs in
song,
one
yeah,
when
in
we're
the song
there.
where it changes up, like the beat changes up. That's just
Yeah.
hard, especially like in a club.
Yeah.
He just changes it up on you like that.
I mean, that's smart as fuck.
So yeah, I think
Coming soon.
long songs are still good. 3 verses. It's-
Yeah.
All the songs had 3 verses, right?
You don't have a favorite song, Monster, from the?
I fuck with Money Dance on some fucking low key. I like what was the suicidal one that we had too?
Oh, the Paradise.
Paradise, bro. Paradise is like
That one's
That
slept
one's
on.
dope too, and it's slept
some
on.
real life shit
for
right
sure.
there, fool.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I feel like we needed that. On
Yeah.
this album, like just that one. Where we get real quick.
For sure, you guys gotta tap in. There's so many flavors.
How about
know.
you, PD?
What?
Give a top 2 from the album.
I already did.
Which ones?
Who went first?
Which ones was it? Though?
I said admit it. It ain't fucking with you.
Damn, so everyone's top 2 are completely different.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No. So go listen.
Other
to
than
that
Money
shit.
Dance, you guys had that one in common.
Yeah.
The money dance.
But everyone other than that, they were all different. That's crazy. And it's mixed feelings too. Like the other people that I like talk to, like that have listened to it, they'll tell me their favorite song is this and that, and like it's never like the same song, which
Yeah.
is dope
Yeah.
because it just shows that we have a variety of different styles in this
Versatile.
in these music, and these songs. I'm saying because there's like slow songs, there's a fucking smoke song, there's a fucking
Damn, we did everything.
Hey, the fucking weed song was crazy because this fool PD just cooked that shit up on the spot.
Yeah.
And I was just fucking smoked, like fucking faded, bro. And I was just like, what the fuck? Some reggae and shit.
Hey, that shit had
I
to
was
take at
like-
least like 30 minutes or some shit, huh?
Yeah.
Or how long did that shit take? Cause that fool instantly got on that shit. I remember that too.
Yeah, it didn't take that long.
These fools got on it ASAP. They got to cooking ASAP. I remember that too.
No, that hook is crazy, fool. Crazy ass hook. You had like a hook and you had a pre-hook and a hook, if you really think about it.
Yeah.
So, like, and then with the chocolate
Yeah,
screwed and shit.
Right. So what's like your favorite verse from yourself?
Starting with receipt.
Yeah, that's fair.
my favorite verse for myself. It's probably the Life in Cali.
For sure.
Yeah, that one's crazy. Was that 16? That shit felt like a fucking 20 bars.
I think those are 16.
That was an impactful ass fucking verse though, for sure.
Yeah.
I learned my lesson. That's funny.
Nah, that shit was crazy.
Paige?
How about you?
Probably ain't fucking with you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I like
yeah.
that verse.
Yeah.
For me, Money Dance. I feel like Money Dance. Straight up.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Yeah.
You were on some, for sure.
Yeah. I guess.
Awesome. For sure. That shit speaks
Nah,
for
but your
itself.
post on the post song, that shit was a crazy verse too.
How many
That was like my favorite.
verses? I don't have many verses.
Yeah, but you were on every beat. You feel me?
Right.
Every beat and goddamn near every hook.
No.
Yeah, post is the one. For me, okay, let me see. From you, I think I like Life in Cali.
Bitch, you a boochie.
Or either Life in Cali or Right Away.
Oh yeah.
Those are my two
Oh
favorite
yeah,
verses from
African
Monster.
expression.
Yeah.
That yeah. Good.
No, that show's a crazy ass verse.
Paige, I'm gonna say Ain't Fucking With You. And it's the Money Dance one is crazy.
Yeah, Money Dance was hard. That is one of my favorite ones. Too.
To Receipt. The Post. That shit was fire. And I'm gonna say Admit It. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did the Spanish in there.
Mhm.
That shit was crazy.
And for those who don't know, our videos are a sequel. Our first 3 videos, Life in Cali, Admitted, and what was the third one?
Ain't fucking with you.
And Ain't
Oh,
Fucking
yeah,
With
yeah.
You. It's all a sequel, you feel me?
Yeah.
And
They go into each other.
on some coming.
So how do you guys feel about like the outcome and like the reaction and all that? The numbers.
Honestly, feel like food, it was just hard for people to find because at first, you know, like cuz people who don't use like Apple, Spotify, who just use YouTube, you know, it's like kind of hard for them to find our tracks. But
It doesn't come up when they put your name.
they do, but like for some people, like they gotta like scroll to the bottom, you know, and you know what I'm saying, like, cause there's a lot of tracks right there, fool, and they gotta scroll to the bottom, and a lot of people don't scroll to the bottom, you know.
They just need a link to click on, bro.
The thing is also too, it's like Slide, fool. Like for some reason when you try to look up Slide on YouTube, the Light and Beast one,
Oh, you got shadow ban?
it's shadow banned.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some things that
It
are like
happens a lot with Latin Beast. Cause also New Glock, New Bitch. You search it up, it doesn't.
can't
Not the
find it,
Latin
right?
Beast one. It doesn't come up.
that's why I re-uploaded Slide on my YouTube channel.
Right.
But then I didn't even post it anywhere, so I need to start posting it.
It's
Let
still
people
doing
know it's
numbers,
there.
don't know. Cause then you like re-upload
I re-uploaded, yeah.
everything that you had on Latin Beast. Yeah. Yeah.
Just
I don't
not
know.
trophies, because I was thinking of redoing it.
Yeah, that song's
Fucking receipt.
crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, my favorite verse from Monster though is the Paradise one. So
Mm.
that one is real crazy, and it's real life
Real
shit.
shit.
Real life shit, you know.
Right.
Rest in peace to all the lost ones that fucking OD'd and shit. I know everyone got some homies, family, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit was a real one. Rest in peace to my homies for sure, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. So, you guys, I mean, he said, how do you feel like about the results and shit like that? Paige?
Oh, me? My bad. Shit,
I mean, you said your numbers are going up.
yeah, I mean, it's just more songs, and I'm just like, oh, okay.
More content, huh?
This how it goes. It's like, you make more, just don't let a certain number drop. Maintain, you know what I'm saying? But I felt it was good, bro. I feel like people were fucking with it, bro. And I feel like we bring something new to the table and shit, you feel me?
Mhm.
It's like we're not doing like what everyone else is doing, you feel me? So it's like we got our own sound and shit, most definitely.
Yeah. I mean, when we dropped the Life in Cali, that shit didn't really do much.
Why do you guys think it didn't do at all much?
I don't know. Man,
I
think
just
it's-
tell myself it was hard to find, you know what I'm saying? So I tell myself.
I mean, I think it's dope, and then like the video, like how we just let it play the one
It was a one-take video.
take. I don't
We didn't
know.
do no editing to it. It was just one take. I mean, we had footage of other takes, but we used that one take.
Yeah, but I mean, I
You think
like
it has to do with the video, or do you think it's? Because I think the song is dope and people fuck with the song. It's one of the most played songs too, no?
it was not no more.
But it's still like top 4.
Yeah.
So the song is dope, is what I'm trying to say. So I don't know.
For sure,
When
the
the shit like that
marketing.
happens, it's also the marketing. Yeah, like
Most definitely.
we need to put money in marketing.
I kind of think that like we're not like we did that too soon, because I've seen people do like more established artists. They do videos like that where it's just like them just chilling in the room or some shit, but it's all one take and they're just spitting their shit and they get numbers. But like it's like they have a fan base already and they can just do that type of shit. For us, it's a little more like we have to grab people's attention and make them interesting and want to watch it. But I don't know. I thought it was dope. It had the whole vintage vibe to it. Title looked dope on it. This game is just you never understand it.
I mean, shit, we're independent. You feel me? So it's like
Yep.
we fucking
Yeah.
it's money, bro. You feel me? That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of everything, like.
Yeah, and just keep working, bro. You gonna get better. Like this is what we do.
But
Day
we have to market it better.
for sure.
That's like the number one reason. The music is good, food, the video is good. So
Do you guys ever feel like a little discouraged?
Like how? Like what do you mean?
Like, damn, this shit not really working out how we wanted to, and like just kind of feel like not rapping anymore type thing.
Hey, honestly, bro, fucking, you can't ever fill your head with no negative thoughts, dog. You gotta just stay positive. And honestly, I think it was 2 Chainz who didn't make it till he was like 37, 38, fool. Like, I'm 24 right now. Like, I got nothing but time, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna improve every year and shit, you know? And my teams are gonna get better. We're already strong, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just gonna go hard. And that's why I say I'm excited for what the fuck we got going next. Cause, you know, even though not everyone sees it yet, but like they're gonna catch on eventually, homie. And you know, right now they're sleeping on it, but we're gonna have that content. We got all the songs, we got all this fire shit that's already there for them. That's, you know what I'm saying? It's on go. It's already there, ready. So, you know what I'm saying? All in time. You know what I'm saying? But never give up your passion for show. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure that. But like I'm saying, like you don't have moments where it's like I don't feel like doing this shit.
I need to be locked in every Monday for sure.
that's right. How about you, Payne?
Shit, I mean, maybe before, but right now I feel like keep dropping shit, bro. You either in or you out. You feel me? Like, just keep dropping, bro,
Yeah.
and get better with market. Put money into it. Like, figure some shit out. Save up for a feature. Like, put money in ads and just get in front of the people. Like, fucking opening up for people. Just you gotta invest. You feel me?
Right.
Like, in yourself, and you gotta go all out, bro. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the key word right there, fool. You gotta invest in yourself.
I never feel discouraged, fool, because it's like, well, this is what I love to do, regardless. I mean, I'm a keep going for it. I mean, I'm not gonna stop ever.
Facts.
But at the end of the day, this is what I love to do, fool. Even if it pops off, fucking years later, like my music is forever.
Right.
If something happens to me tomorrow, like my son could bump this music for forever. So we're making music that people relate to, that people could fucking bump, and they know they've been through the same struggles or stories or shit that's relatable is what we're talking about. So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, that's why we're doing it. I don't ever get discouraged because I just already, I mean, there's so many people that I've met that just believe in me that much that it's like, I can't let those people down, you know?
Like, you're already where you're supposed to be,
Yeah.
huh? Like, just keep going type shit, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I can't let anyone down, especially myself. You know what I mean? And if this is what I'm gonna do, I feel like this is what I was born to do, so.
For sure.
Boy said some real shit right there.
I guess I'm the only one.
You have moments like that, Petey? I feel like out of everyone else, I would have not expected that, because you live, breathe music.
Yeah, that's true. But like I have moments where it's like,
You get overwhelmed?
nah, not that. It's just like I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like I just feel like
Well, let's just say, fool, that you work with a lot of people, so like, it's understandable. Sometimes you need a little break, dog, cause trust, fool, you gonna handle so much, but you literally do it all, fool. From like the beats, the videos, to even rapping now, dog. Like,
yeah.
that shit is crazy. So like, I get you, fool, but definitely don't give that shit up.
Writing fast too, fool. I feel like you've.
Oh yeah,
tapped
this fool is
into-
pretty fast too.
Not like I feel like he's improved like fast.
Is it more like is it more like of a financial thing, or why is it like that? Or how do you feel like sometimes like you feel like just quitting completely?
Why do you feel like that?
Honestly, it's like one of the worst feelings, bro. Cause it's like, yeah, I love to do this shit, and I do this shit all the time. But like, I have these feelings where like, I don't want to do it, and it just like, annoys me. And when I feel like that, it feels like damn, bro, like this is all I got, like type of shit. Like if I'm not being creative, like or making something like videos, whatever, music, anything, I feel like I just feel worthless, bro. Like what am I doing? Like what, I'm just going to work and paying rent and bullshit. Like this is whack.
I get you on that for sure, dog.
You know what I mean?
I get
So
you on
that's
that.
what I mean. Those type of moments.
It's
are
a
just
robot,
like,
yeah.
you know. So I don't know. It's just, I mean, you guys know, like sometimes you'll hit me up and I won't reply, or like I just ignore everybody. Usually like weeks at a time. I just need that.
Yeah.
Leave me alone, like.
Nah, I feel that.
Yeah, everyone needs time, my
You need
boy.
recharging.
It's
shit, bro.
understandable,
Yeah.
G.
You
You
gotta
feel me?
recenter.
Nah, but yeah. As far as like writing shit, like bro, like I'm at a point right now where like it's just there. Like we can get on. I could throw on the beat right now and come up with some dope shit. Like I don't struggle anymore because I'm being so consistent with it. So it's just kind of like,
So you know what the fuck we doing after this, for sure.
yeah.
Mercenaries too.
Capturing that energy, for sure. You know what I'm
Mercenary
saying?
business, man. Mercenary business, mercenary click. You feel me?
Yeah.
You don't feel like quitting today.
I don't know.
No, for sure. And it's like I gotta, like when I focus on certain things, like if I focus on making beats, like I'm kind of just like that, like at the moment, or like I want to shoot some videos, like so, like I'm focused on that, and that's where my creative mind is. It's not everywhere at once, so that helps. You know what I mean?
So do you feel better, like, seeing the end of it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you say, like, sometimes you don't want to, but, like, when you do see the end of it, like, fuck, I did it. Like, how does that make you feel?
Did you guys know me? Like when I'm in this, when we're creating and shit, like I have like a serious face, and I don't really be like, "Oh, this shit is crazy," or like bobbing my head.
This fool is serious 24/7.
It's hard to
Nah.
get a reaction out of
It's
people.
because it's like we're working on the song, so it's like I'm not happy until the song is done, and it's like mixed, and like once that's done, and I get to play it like over and over, sound good, bump it in my car, that's when I'm happy. Like
Yeah.
we accomplished something. But like during the process, it's more like I'm more serious. You know what I mean? So, and a lot of people don't understand that. Like when if they don't know me, and like I'm just engineering for some random person,
Well, yeah,
and
some
I'm
people
just sitting
take
there
it.
serious and shit. But it's like my mind is on the song, and I'm thinking like ahead of time. Like while you're recording, I'm thinking about like what should I do, like as far as like EQ and compression, like what type of reverb should this be, like how should you should if we should stack your vocals or and shit like that. Like that's where my mind is at while you guys are like writing or like recording your vocals and shit. So I don't know. I'm not happy like in the moment type of thing.
No, I feel it.
It's
But I think you've gotten better at it because, and I think it has to do with you doing the podcast. I feel like the podcast has made you like just be more vocal and sociable and like communicate better.
that's true.
Because, I mean, we all know that you're that like that's the way that you are. So we are already used to it.
Right.
Give you that space. So, and I don't have no issue with it at all. Like I'm already used to how you are, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
We're all
Different love
but
life.
it's no, but it's dope to hear now him saying that like
Yeah.
I'm saying
Full
it's dope that
zoned
we
in,
have
huh?
something like this where we could talk about it because
Right.
I feel like as men it's not even it's just as men, like men don't really express their feelings that like
Yeah.
that, you know.
Yeah.
Girls, fool, they tell their homegirl everything, like, you know. And us as men, we kind of like we just keep it like I don't know. It's just more like a manly thing. It's just like we don't really express our feelings, right?
Yeah.
So it's dope that we have stuff like this, like a podcast where you could speak your mind like this, because it's important for us to know stuff like that. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, we're in the studio with each other, and we need to really understand not only how we're feeling, but you know, like every little expression. Because I mean, we have similar feelings. So like, you might feel that way, and he might feel the same way, because we're all on the same wave, riding the same wave, like towards the same goal. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that like we could learn from each other and help each other by expressing our feelings. So.
Yeah, like even like going into it, like me just like being like, okay, I want to get all you guys and make an album and you know create something. I've always was like, I don't want like no type of freaking just weird feelings within each other. Like you mad at him for some reason, or like I always wanted to, you know, talk about shit, like communicate, and cause staying quiet and not saying nothing and just being assuming shit like, oh, he feels like this, and like shit never gonna work out like that, bro. So like I feel like when we were in the studio, we were like communicating our thoughts and like how we feel about everything, and that shit was dope. Like I'm glad that we're able to do that. You know what I mean?
And that's what's cool about us too, cause we do like we do put each other on our bullshit. Like,
Right.
someone's on our bullshit, we'll be honest about it. So,
Yeah. We
you know,
were
we,
fucking just hugging in there. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
we had discussions in there, but it was all like real man shit. Just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. It's all
no hard feelings.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
love, and it's like, you know.
just building and growing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And we can all take like criticism pretty well.
Like men.
Right. Facts.
Yeah, it is our team right here, Mercenaries. For those who don't know, you feel me?
Yes, sir.
There's Receipt, Paige Spillsmore, FDR Monster, PD Beats. You better tune into our fucking album and our videos. Feel me?
So what you guys we got planned? I know I'm just working on singles and videos for a while.
On God.
What
That's
you got?
That's
What
the
you trying to
formula.
do next?
Shit, right now I'm focusing on all these videos. Like, just right now I want to do Chosen next and Ice-T. Those are my next videos. I got a video with Bozo coming out soon. As soon as Baldacci is healed up, we got that video coming down and that single dropping. But besides that, I'm gonna work on an album for next year. That's what I'm gonna start working on with you. You feel me?
For sure. Paige?
Shit, man. Motherfucking singles and videos. I actually just dropped a video today, you feel
Yes,
me?
sir.
Freaky Tales.
Freaky
Pace
Wow.
West featuring, you know what I'm saying, FDL Monster. Produced
Wow.
by PD himself. Video, mixed,
Yeah.
mastered. Everything by PD, you feel me? So, yeah.
See, I know you kind of in a slump. You trying to...
Yeah, I haven't been doing anything, fool, but I'm about to get back in the studio.
You started working on your video. We did a video on Sunday, fool.
Yeah, that's true.
You're not doing nothing.
That's true. But as far as new music, I'm working on my new album. Actually, it's called Memory Park.
Tight.
Lord.
Actually, the street I grew up on. But, I got a video for Sucker for Love that I'm working on,
Mm-hmm.
and a new single, that's true, that I'm working on. Bitty Bom Bom. I might change the name of it, but
Yeah.
it's called right now.
Shit.
R.P. Selena.
R.I.P.
For sure.
Shit, that shit sounds hard, BD Mama. That's catchy as fuck. So
I say keep that
keep
shit.
that motherfucker though.
Yeah.
Keep that shit.
Well, I guess we can wrap it up from there. Go check out the album, Mercenaries.
Man, hey, spell that shit for them, man. Stop playing.
Yeah.
Free the rail.
Spell it out.
Free Chino, Risky, Capone.
Mercenaries. Produced by me, everything. Produced, mixed, mastered. I even wrote these
Edited.
verses.
That Russ?
Wrote my verse.
I wrote all the verses.
Yeah.
Did everything, man.
I taught PD how to produce. I'm just kidding.
That's how Peter everything he knows.
For sure. We out. 12 notes.
Tune in, motherfucker.